Spartans. I'm your principal, Miss McManigal, and welcome to this week's Monday Message. You can see that I'm joined by our vice principal, Mr. Tateishi. He's here to share with us some important updates around safety.
Hi, Ms. McManigal. Thank you for letting me share in this week's announcements.
Absolutely. We're glad you're here. Spartans, you may not know this, but Mr. Tateishi is the head of our safety program on campus. He's responsible for all things safety, and that's why he's here to talk to us today.
That's right. School safety is a big job, and I want to make sure that students, teachers, and everyone here on campus is safe and prepared during an emergency or any situation on campus.
Yes, and those situations might include things like fire drills, shelter in place, or even a lockdown, right?
That's right. In fact, we will be holding our first lockdown drill this week. This drill is very important because it gives us the opportunity to prepare for a serious incident that could happen on campus. But in order to prepare for this drill, our school safety team felt it would be a great idea to go over with all the students what to expect during a lockdown drill and to explain what makes a lockdown different from other safety precautions like a shelter in place.
That's a very smart idea because we know that if there is an actual event, if we've practiced, we'll have a better idea of what to do in an actual emergency. And that's why we practice with drills. You mentioned the safety team. What is that?
Well, the school safety team consists of parents, teachers, and students, and you can join too if you're interested. We meet once a month to discuss school safety topics and concerns that come up around our school and think of ideas and suggestions to make it better.
Okay, great. So we're always looking for ways to improve. That's great information for our students to know about how our safety processes at Arcade. You mentioned the differences, though, between a shelter in place and a lockdown. How are students going to learn about all the differences between the two?
Well, all the teachers received a lesson about these differences and are going to be talking to all of you about them in just a moment.
Okay, so it sounds like, Spartans, a lot of important safety information is about to be shared with you by our teachers. Please pay very close attention to what your teacher is presenting to you and ask any questions if needed. And also, if you have follow-up questions later or you think about things after the fact, you can always find Mr. Tateishi around campus, myself, Ms. Lorenzo. We're always here to make sure that you're feeling safe and comfortable. Remember, we're only practicing in case of an emergency. We'd be better prepared. So thank you, Spartans, for doing your part to keep our campus safe. See you next week.